Hi guys, this is skittflash here, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 FES, and of course, welcome to the Velvet Room. I think if this is the first time he's gonna, we have personas now, a lot of them, as in 3 of them, and now we can actually use Igor to fuse personas. We can have approximately 170 total, oh wow. Trumps the first Pokemon game by about 20, just saying. There's a lot of comparisons I make to Pokemon in this game. Even though they're not very similar, they do have some funny similarities, I suppose. But yeah, so now we can fuse personas. To fuse a persona, your level has to be equal or greater than their level. And right now, the only thing I can make is like somebody level 4, which I don't want to do. I don't want to give up Orpheus just yet. This is just me being paranoid, but don't fuse Orpheus just yet. I think you can, but I don't know. Something in the back of my mind just doesn't want to fuse Orpheus. I mean, come on. Do you really want to see him go? He's Orpheus. And why do I get the feeling that I've already recorded this part? Maybe because I have. I don't know yet. I mean, I really feel like I have, and that's kind of bugging me. You know what? I gotta check that actually. Okay, apparently we haven't. That's weird, because I could have sworn I remember kicking these birds' ass. But, you know, whatever. So this is a mini-boss. Whenever you reach one of these specific floors, you always have to fight one of them. They're typically hard. Apparently resistant to fire. That's fine, because, Yukari, sorry, why do I keep on doing that? Can use Pierce Attack, and Pierce Attack is these guys' weakness. It will knock them down. You can't actually see their weaknesses. You can never see a Tartarus mini-boss's weakness, so you gotta be wary of that. If I was a smart person, I would have actually gave Minato a bow, because he has, in at least Persona 3 and FES, he has infinite potential and can use any weapon he wants. But, you know, Yukari, I think after she realizes that these people are weak to Pierce Attack, she actually gets smart and uses it to knock them all down, so we can use an all-out attack. Yes, I do admit, I do like the AI of this game. They actually are really smart. Unfortunately, Junpei is also weak to Garu, which will knock him down, and then they get an extra attack. And that means, like, you know, the enemy AI can be a bit smart. They're typically pretty dumb. But, while I'm here, since everyone's sort of dying, we might as well show a fusion attack. With Orpheus and, Asperis, we can use this fusion move. I'll be honest, I rarely ever use fusion moves. Typically because I just don't have both personas just lying around 24/7. But they actually are really good. I mean, the ability to, like, heal 50% of your max HP plus evasion boost. Evasion boost is just lovely. You like buffs in this game. Buffs are your friend. Yeah, it's just good to have. The reason I'm not switching to Asperis, not only because they're dead, is because Asperis is weak to, like, strike damage or whatever they do. So you don't want to do that. And Junpei is tired. The bastard. So that's an important thing about this game. If you spend too long in Tartarus, eventually you and your party members will get tired. If they're tired, I'm pretty sure it takes them longer to get down. And I think it's easier for them to get critical hit on, but that might be some other status effect. Most debuffs in this game tend to do that, just make it really susceptible to critical attacks. But I think tired might just be your attack and defense goes down, but I'm not sure. It could be. It's one of the two. Just know that being tired is not a good thing to have, and you kind of want to bail when anybody is tired. And people will bail if you're tired. If you return to the entrance with a tired party member, they will bail on you, so, you know, just keep that in mind. But anyways, I don't know why I'm even continuing with this place. I mean, oh, new enemies, right? I'm pretty sure they're weak to Bufu. But anywho, weird sound effects. But yeah, typically if anyone's tired, you kind of just want to leave, especially if you're tired. If you're tired, that kind of supersedes anything else, because if you're tired, you don't want to be fighting. You don't want to be dying, because if Minato dies, actually, it's game over. It doesn't matter if everyone else is still alive. If Minato's dead, you are game overed. So, you know, be careful of that. And Yukari's not tired. This is just going downhill really fast. I should have returned to the entrance while I had the chance. Oh, well, we got a Maraki Dem out of it, right? Because that's so worth it. Yeah, so this is just Tartarus. Eventually, I'm looking for the perfect prime opportunity to start just cutting mass amounts of Tartarus, because that's the only way I'm going to get through this game in a decent amount of time, I'll be honest with you, because think about it, what is this, part like 7? And what have we done? We're on 421. I'm pretty sure the game started... That's only like, what, the first month of the game, really? My god. And we skipped a week, even, so, you know, that's just... What's up? What's up, game? Oh, but here's a gold shadow. Gold shadows have, like, freaking Neji vision. Just, they have a blind spot on the very, very back of them, and what you want to do is sneak up on them behind their blind spot, and then kick their ass, because they are very rare. If you run into them any other way, they will fail, and you won't be able to kill them. They're usually very weak. The fact that it... Oh god, he's tired now. The fact that it took, like, what, 2 turns to actually kill that guy is actually bewildering, because usually they die in 1 hit, but that's typically later when they're stronger, because I don't think those guys get stronger either. But yeah, more enemies. I don't want to deal with that, or deal with chickens, my gosh. Stop this madness. Ooh, another one. Typically, if there's one on one floor, it could be one of those floors where there's just a ton of them, so, you know, just watch out for that. So, Welfhand and Junpei, you bastard. Everyone's feeling horrible right now. And they escape. You know, if you let a gold hand get away, it's time to bail, because if we're doing that bad, so bad that we can't even frickin' kill a 1-hit kill enemy, I think it's time to call it quits. Holy shit. These guys won't let up. Anywho. So, yeah. Screen. Yeah, as you can see, everyone just bails. Cowards. No, I don't blame them. That would kind of suck, wouldn't it? So, yeah, now we can go back to reality. And it's what? Minato, I swear, Minato doesn't get any sleep. No wonder he's so sleepy in the anime. Or manga. He gets back home and probably like, what? 1 o'clock in the morning. You're still tired? Not too surprised. Oh, but hey, it's this guy. We've seen him again? Or is it the first time? Again, I'm getting such weird deja vu. I could have sworn we recorded this before. Dude, I thought the rumors of you and Yukari-san were true. Don't worry, Kenji. It's still early. Oh yeah? Well, yeah, whatever. You've had some bad luck since you transferred here. You know, dude, all this weird stuff that's been happening? How everyone's saying they've been hearing strange voices? Well, I guess since you've always listened to your headphones, you probably haven't heard anything. Is that a joke, Kenji? Because it's hilarious. But anywho, yeah, so, after school, and Kenji's just creepily standing in front of me. Ooh, this could be interesting, right? Hey man, I'm gonna get some ramen after school, you wanna come? What do you want? Why are you asking me? No reason really, I just don't have anything else to do later. Well, that's fine. That's fine indeed, because this is actually a very important part of this game, if you haven't caught on yet. You accepted your classmates' offer. According to Igor, the strength of your social link is the strength of your persona. So, you're saying he can make my persona stronger? Will do. This confused me when I first played the game. And I only realized now, after doing a second playthrough, of how stupid I was on my first playthrough. At least in the beginning, when I didn't know anything. Agakure? Did I read that right? I didn't even see it. Now that's what I'm talking about. Okay, well, was I right or something? The ramen tastes great, doesn't it? I bet they put an incredible special ingredient in, something no other ramen shop uses. Maybe I should stop reading this, reading the dialogue. Probably some sort of secret spice, yes. Oh, sorry, my bad. I always get geeked up when I eat here, of course. Agree, because that's how you make friends, just nod and agree to everything. Really? You can appreciate the subtle yet distinct flavor. Why is everyone such a ramen buff in anime games? It's like Joshua all over again, really? But whatever. Damn boy, you move fast. I mean, you just transferred here. I can't blame you though. A man's gotta be aggressive nowadays. Hey, let's hang out sometime against school after again. Secret plan. Oh, you got a secret plan, huh? Hope it has 13 points. Those are the best kinds of plans. But you can feel a friendship with Kenji. Okay, nice. So, yes, this is actually a social link. We, established another social link. This one is a non-automatic one, so, like most of them are. The Fool is just sort of an exception. One of the few exceptions. And, typically, if you want to raise a social link, you actually have to spend time out of your oh-so-busy schedule to improve them. So by hanging out with Kenji, we will improve our magician social link. And by default, whenever we make any magicians, which we'll probably see later, because I probably won't get to fusing, like, legitimately good fusing until like, much later. But you'll notice that any persona of the Magician Arcana get a nifty boost out of it, so it's pretty lovely. I really like that point of the game. Well, have you been monitoring to your condition? Yes, I'm pretty sure I'm tired right now, right? Yes, I know that's a thing. Just because the next day is important, full moon, doesn't mean that, you know, you won't be tired. Which I'm not sure about. Typically, whenever there's I always take a break the day before a full moon because I don't want to be tired, just because that note scared me. But I hear, like, the day before a full moon, there's something interesting that happens, like, with your, like, mentality of your partners, but I'm not sure about that, so who cares? So, I'm tired. I don't want to go to Tartarus. Going to Tartarus while tired would be a stupid thing to do. But going to your dorm and not doing anything would be an even stupider thing to do. So before we actually go to our dorm, why not just, cheer out at Paolonia Mall? You can only go to one place during the evenings, which, ironically, is the farthest possible place from your dorm room, which I don't understand at all, but it's the only place you can go to, so suck it up. And let's go to Game Panic. Yeah, we'll stay here till midnight. The games are pretty pricey. We will play Quiz Game or Lucky Fortune. Lucky Fortune is that you'll notice the patterns later. Quiz Game increases your academics by a lot, I'm assuming. I'm not sure. I saw a chart about how much everything increases, but you know, whatever. So, during late nights, you either have the option to study before sleep, like some sort of crazy person, or you can just go to sleep early and that will increase your condition. The thing about being tired or sick is if you try to study while you're tired or sick, you are not gonna get any boost out of it. It's gonna be horrible. You're just like, oh man, you know what, I'm too tired to study. No boost for you, so just don't even think about doing it. It's a waste of time. Yeah, Apathy Syndrome. Didn't they talk about that? It was highlighted in blue a while ago. It must be important. Oh, but athletic teams. Ooh, that sounds like something else social linky, doesn't it? we should pick that up. Do one of those, remember? We gotta meet all the peoples. So, anywho, early morning to after school. So, they were talking about that, so let's get right on it, jump on it. So, as you can see, Kenji now has this this exclamation mark over him. If one of your social links has one of those, it means you can hang out with them at the moment. And that guy didn't have anything to say to me. Oh, well, what's that all about? Well, anywho. So, we want to go to start and join a club. So sports club. Sports team. Sports club just sounds weird. I'll be honest, maybe it's an Asian thing, but whatever. It's through these doors. Again, it's so easy to get lost here your first playthrough. And there's a small tree growing here. What is it? Do they say persimmons, really? Okay, well, it's a persimmon tree. Spoilers. But yeah, and what else? Okay, so we have a choice of 3 different teams. Typically I don't like to project myself into, like, you know, video games like this. Typically, you know, Minato Arisato is his own entity, and, you know, I let him live his life. I don't like being like, oh, the main character's name is Dawn, and, like, you know, I do stuff I do. But I am part of a swim team, so, you know, Minato's gonna join the swim team, just because. You can also either join track or gymnastics, and really, the social link is exactly the same, except maybe the lack of speedos. You know, it's your choice, I know. I just like swimming, that's the thing. You can call me Yuko because we're the same year. Oh. Could have sworn she was a senpai, but guess not. Yes, sir, and this is Kazushi. Even though the social link says it's with the swim team, realistically it's more with Kazushi. You kind of chill with him. So just keep that in mind. You're the guy who went out with Yukari Takiba on the first day of school, right? God, even Swimmer Guy knows about this? I'm Kazushi Miyamoto. You've seen me around, right? Yeah, I talked to you just today. You're wearing a suit. From now on, you're mine after school. Mid-season, don't think I'll go easy on you? I'll keep that in mind. I like how Minato's wearing, like, a super, like, incredible suit, and then everyone's just wearing Speedos and caps. But yes, another social link. We're getting a ton of these. Well, we have to. I mean, it's pretty much half the game, I'll be honest. And I do like it a lot. The social links are, like, probably one of my favorite things about this game. If there wasn't any social links in this game, this would probably be a less fun game, I'll be honest. Since today's your first practice, just look around and call it a day. Wow, you guys are really, really lenient. Especially since you really are lenient. You only have practice like 4 times a week, and you can bail for like 6 months. They won't give a shit. You can come back anytime you want. Only real life sports teams are like that. You're friends with Kenji now. Said you're a pretty cool guy. Of course I am. What do you think, Junpei? Don't get cocky, man. But yeah, I'm sure you two will get along fine. By the way, let's go to Tard. I guess Junpei and Kenji are supposed to be. They're friends, I'm pretty sure. Kick some shadow ass? Are we gonna kick some shadow ass, Akihiko? Have you joined any clubs? I don't know why I'm talking to Akihiko. It's not like he can do anything, poor guy. Can I help you? Check everyone's stats. Everyone seems to be healthy. If everyone's healthy, then that's fine. We can go to Tartarus, and we can check everyone's stats. We can even see their personas. Yukari learns a new spell at level 5, and so does Junpei. So, you know, that's interesting. Gotta make sure they level up soon, even though in the beginning of the game, leveling up is so hard to do. So, anywho, well, that's, going to Tartarus. I think it's a good time to call it off right now. I mean, not much else to do. We'll conclude Tartarus in the next part. Unless we can do stuff in the Velvet Room, right? No, we can't actually do anything in the Velvet Room. The next part we'll be doing Tartarus. Until then, this has been Skittflash. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Bye!